Okay guys, today's the day. I gotta pull the tires off, pull the Bronco up, and I'm gonna try to do these bushings. So this will be part 2 of the bushing replacement, shackle bushings. But at the same time, I'm gonna be doing the rear leaf springs too, the bushings in there. I mean, they probably don't need it, but I'll show you why I like these new style bushings here. But let me show you what I got over here at Tom's Bronco. Open that box up. Alright guys, haven't even opened this box up yet. Had it a couple weeks. Busy with Christmas, doing other things. I have so many products I gotta complete, man. It's like, I just gotta blow them out one at a time. Alright. Like, I literally have a box full of things I have to do. You know, on my F-250 and the Bronco, and computer stuff and all kinds of stuff. So, alright, what I get here? What did I get here? It's funny, I can't remember what I bought. Oh yeah, okay, got the steering column stuff. I'll show you that in another video. But yeah, actually, because I converted to a floor shifter, I'm going to be taking my automatic column out of there and putting my manual back in there, and I'll show you that when I'm done with it. That'll be pretty cool. But I don't want to butcher up a perfectly good automatic steering column 73. I mean, 73 is very rare. They only made it for 1 year. So, but today's video is about shackle bushings and bushings in general. Okay. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Uh-oh. That's weird. Some bug came out of the box. Alright. It's like some kind of earwig. I don't know what the hell that thing is. Maybe if that thing came up from Oregon, I don't know. Been in the box for a week, 3 weeks. Yeah, that bug right there, if you see walking around, crawling around, it came from Oregon. It's going to be really confused in Southern California. Okay, so here we go. So I'm assuming these are the bushings for the leaf springs, and that would be for the shackles. But I do actually, one of the reasons I like these bushings that they have this outer edge right here, which will kind of keep this shackle aligned. You know, the shackle will go on the inside here, and this will keep it aligned straight, give it some like end support. So, yeah, this is never easy. I mean, lifting the car up and dealing with leaf springs is always pretty difficult. So, so first I'm going to take the tires off so I can lower the Bronco down. I'll show you that, and then I'll, I don't think I'm going to bring my cherry picker out or my engine hoist to lift the back up. Let me just take this off real quick. I think what I'm going to do here is, I'm trying to walk at it. I'm trying to clean this garage up. When I had this gas tank made from Aero Tanks when they were in Corona, I don't know if they're in business anymore, but I actually had this thing extra welded steel, like a couple extra layers of steel as like a skid plate. So I'm probably just gonna put a block under that thing and just like lift it up. And I've done it before like that before, so it shouldn't be an issue. I mean, I can also use my high lift jack and put it under the rear bumper, or use my engine hoist, but I think we should be fine. So I'm going to first jack up the tires and get the tires off. Maybe adjust my e-brakes at the same time. So, alright. Okay guys, I guess my flashlight doesn't work here. But that's actually the, in that area, that's where I think it was rubbing in there. But, alright, let's take a quick look at it. So I got it down on my jack stands here. You can see that in the white line lines there. So, those are the shackles right there. So, I've never replaced those bushings before, and I've had this thing for a long, long time, so don't know what the deal is. So, I guess I probably don't need to replace the bushings there, but I'm going to do that anyways because I like how the polyurethane comes out and around the edge. They kind of keep them centered, you know. But I'm sure that's not going to be easy because I'm going to have to cut them out probably. But now I got to jack up the back here. I'm going to put it under that gas tank right there. I'm going to put a piece of wood block there to protect the metal. And get this thing popped up. At least where I'm getting the pressure off back in the Bronco. And get that thing up. Let's see. Move that back. Like that. I put a block under it to protect the metal. Like I said, that is a steel reinforced tank. So, probably wouldn't do this. I mean, I could grab my cherry picker and lift it up, or I could grab my farm jack, but I've done this before. I'm not worried about it. I mean, worst case scenario, I break my tank and I have to buy a gas tank, but I'm not worried about it. So, all right. So, I'm also gonna check, make sure these are tight. So, this is definitely not an easy job. I've done this before. I mean, I put these springs on, so it's kind of a pain in the ass. Alright, cool. Alright guys, so just as a precaution, I have the jack stands back there. Take a look at that. So, like I said, there's a lot of different ways you can lift the back up. Like I said, I do have a engine hoist in that dirty garage. Cherry picker, whatever you want to call it. They also have a farm jack, that would work too, but yeah, this is weird. They're all different sizes. It's been a while since I've done this, but it's like 13/16s, and it's different. It's different sizes everywhere, so this is very difficult work. I mean, it's just, I mean, these bolts haven't been taken off a long time. There was things like was frozen in there into the sleeve. I should probably just start getting these things ready to go. And I'm gonna paint here too when I get done here. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Okay, cool. Shackles. Never done those. What's funny is I'm to the point now with this truck that there's very few things I haven't gone through in here. Like, I've rewired this whole thing. I've done everything. Gone through everything, you know, like this is one of the very few things I haven't done. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, I've had different transmission, different engines in here, different brake system. Obviously it's rear disc. Gone through the transfer case. I've done everything pretty much on this thing except for that. So alright guys, cool. Alright guys, check that out. So I'm assuming that's what's making all the damn noise back there. Or I haven't even checked the other side yet, but this is the side that I suspected was probably the worst, but I'm sure they're both not looking good. So I mean, this is 1966, so I mean, that's like 40, I don't know, 50 years old? I don't know, something like that. Alright guys, so gotta be careful when you do this shit. You know, it's gnarly as shit, so I think I might, that's the other bushing that's, I might lift the back up some more to get some more clearance in there, but yeah, it's kind of like I have to use that area to get the bolt in there, but I might try it differently this time, so. Alright, cool. Okay, cool, I'm gonna get it going. Probably paint it too. I haven't painted this thing forever either, so at least paint that area. Alright, so get that side off, and that way I'm gonna go to the store and get some new grade 8 hardware. You know, I mean, I don't know if these are original bolts or not, but get some new hardware, new lock washers, and move on to the next step. Hey guys, what's up? Oh wow. Yeah, this is just got back from Ace Hardware. Home Depot didn't have the right size; it didn't go big enough. These are sort of like I think I can't remember the exact size, but 9/16, but yeah, this is like $40 for this hardware, grade 8. I don't know why they didn't have the zinc coated washers. These were grade 8 though, in the grade 8 area. So now I got to knock out the rubber things here. It shouldn't be very hard on this one because the rubber's it's already gone. But on the shocks, I'm going to measure it first before I go and start knocking this stuff out. I want to make sure that it's the right size. You know, this. I'm going to jack the car up again. But, yeah, I want to make sure that's the right size. Actually, the rubber's, I don't know if it's I think these shocks are a couple years old, I guess. Maybe like 4 or 5 years old, maybe. So, alright, these are, I think, Deaver. I got one of those Bronco plays. I can't remember if either Tom's or Wild Horses or Tom's, Wild Horses, or Bronco Graveyard. Yeah, got some angry dogs there. Alright, okay, so start getting this thing prepped. I'm going to paint it too, so alright, cool. Alright guys, have the shackles back here at my test bench. So look at that piece of, I'm assuming that has to come out for that to fit in there, because I don't see how it would fit in there without that coming out. I don't think it's welded in there. I guess that's part of the original shackle, I guess. I don't know. I mean, because I've never taken this apart, so never. Don't know. Yeah, that had to come out because there's no freaking way I'd be able to pound that in there. So I'm gonna put this in my vise. I'm gonna get my punch tool. I'm gonna see if I can pound that out of there. So, all right, guys. So I have this in my vise here. I'm gonna try to see if I can hit it with a punch. If that doesn't work, I also have a shot press over there. That orange thing right there. So, okay, just gonna pound it out of there. Alright guys, this frozen in there, so I'm gonna have to get my saws out here and try to cut those things out. I know the lighting here sucks, so try to be careful as I can not to cut too much into the outer metal there. You know, I don't want to compromise the strength of this thing, so alright, be careful here. Okay guys, just to let you know, I cut on this side. That way, I feel like if I cut on this side, I'd weaken the strength, but this I think has the, if I did actually make a nick in the metal, then it would be less likely to be affected over here and not in the weld. I mean, but sort of like in a, you know, area that's not, I think, carrying the bulk of the weight. So, alright guys, this is a total bitch. It's like this thing. I mean, I finally got that thing to curl up, but it's almost like this stuff's just frozen on there, you know. So, it's a combination of pounding a screwdriver, my punch, and cutting with my sawzall. So. Alright, I figured this would be the most difficult part, so. Hey guys, what's up? So, if you're serious about restoring your Bronco, you should probably get, these things are freaking awesome, these blast cabinets. So, I decided, since I'm not going to get it done today, I might as well take the extra step here and make it, get a little crap and rust and paint off there and paint them correctly. So, I'm going to blast them and paint them, so, cool, awesome. Let's see here. Yep, ready to go. Alright guys. Got these done blasted. They're not perfect, but what I'm wondering is this orange paint. Like when I got my Bronco, it was blue, so I don't know if that was, it looked like that was the original color. I don't know for sure. But yeah, you can see some of the. I always paint everything hammered black on my suspension, but yeah, that must have been orange, or if that just came factory, like it was like the factory like primer paint. I don't know, but that's actually. I don't know if that's a factory part number or not. M44252. So I'm going to paint these hammer black, rest of them hammer black. And at least I know they're in good shape. There was no hidden paint. You know, sometimes paint can hide problems, you know what I mean? Like weld problems or rust problems. But I think these are looking pretty good. So you can kind of see where I put the little mark, the notch, the hack, or the sawzall. But that's why I try to get away from any sort of like structural like weld here or anything over here, because I know there's a lot of material here. This wouldn't compromise the integrity, but at least as much as like if I hit this lip right here. So, all right, cool. All right, I'm gonna paint these up and I'll be back tomorrow. Cool.